Hello, 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 Saggies. Hello, my Sagittarius brothers and sisters. This is Adrienne Obey, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. And, if you guys have been following me for any length of time, um, first of all, I like to hit high notes. And second, you would know that in Eastern astrology, I have both Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising. And so I think I might vibrate to that of a Saggy at times more so than a Capricorn, although I am a double Capricorn in Western astrology. Strange, right? I also have Aquarius in my first house, so I usually talk to Aquarius pretty deeply as well. So what do we have going on, Saggies? Because I always look at you guys like myself when I look at these things, and I can tell you right away that a lot of the emphasis all month long is going to be on your relationships. It's really going to be like you versus your relationships at one point. And there's relationships, there's work, there's money. And these are really the issues that are playing out just about everywhere for you. Why do I feel like I'm short? Or like, doesn't it feel weird? Doesn't it feel like I'm extra short or something? Okay, wait, can you see me? It just feels weird. I know I am a short person, but it just feels like the angle is off or something. And it's just making me look like a munchkin sitting in the chair, which, munchkin is my old nickname. So let's talk about your chart and get into some of the specifics here. So the big thing is on the 3rd, there's going to be a new moon in Sagittarius, Gemini. And this is going to be in your 7th house of partnerships. But the thing about it is that it's going to be a really full 7th house. I mean, we got Mercury that's going to be there that day because it doesn't get out of Cancer until the next day on the 4th. We have the sun there. Venus is not going to be there until the 8th, but it's a really big area. Okay, so with the sun and Mercury and a beautiful new moon in the 7th house, it's telling me that Sagittarius, if you haven't been in a significant happy partnership or relationship, that this could signify the time that you start or begin a new significant partnership or relationship. It could signify like, okay, I'm about to make it serious, or I'm about to make it official, or I'm falling in love. It's true. Now, you may be dealing with partnerships that have to do with work. That's also there because, see, Venus is going to be going from the 6th house on the 8th into the 7th house. And when it goes into that 7th house, into Gemini, it is going to, it's going to illuminate partnerships. It could be business partnerships. It could be, but it's Venus. So even if it was a business partnership, it'd be a business partnership with benefits, I bet. I mean, I'm just saying, this is Venus oriented. This is about love of some kind, or romance of some kind, or affection, because it's Venus. And I see that transit, going from the 6th to the 7th as maybe it being work-related Venus. So that could be happening. Cancer, the sign of Cancer is falling in the 8th house in this chart that I did. Although your actual chart may have it somewhere else. So please be aware that this is a general reading. So, after a certain time, there's going to be emphasis in Cancer and not so much in Gemini. And so we're going to have the sun in Cancer after the 23rd. We'll have the North Node is already there, and Mercury is in Cancer after the 4th. So there's emphasis in the 8th house of money. That's part. The 8th house is other people's money, other people giving you money, other people owing you money, other people paying you money. It could be your partner's money. It could be money that your partner owes you, or feels that he owes you, or wants to give you. At the same time, you've got Saturn and Pluto that are retrograding down in the 2nd house of your own money. So it might be a situation where you might feel like you have to count on your partner for money more than you feel comfortable doing. Or you might feel that, and I hope this is not the way it comes out, that your partner might be draining you of money. And I hope that's not the case, because you have Saturn in the second house. Conversely, your partner could feel that you are draining them of money. And so you need to be aware of that. And I hope that you've stashed away, um, you know, some of your own so that you can have money for a rainy day. I always try to warn people that have Saturn going toward the second house, stash that money away or something for a rainy day, because it's very seldom that someone has a lot when Saturn and Pluto are transiting the second house. Now, Pluto can uh, indicate where you could rise from the ashes, like no matter how bad it is, even with Saturn. Pluto there can indicate an ability to rise from the ashes. And it's going to be in that area for quite some time for Saggy. We're working on money issues, Saggies, on how to amass money, on how to get stable with money, how to have a stable financial future, how to build what we are worth. What are we worth? We're creating that, developing that, establishing that, building the foundation on that. That's what we're doing at this time, Saggies. And one of the other areas that concerns me is the fourth house. There's a little bit of confusion going on there with transiting Neptune, which is going to retrograde on the 20th in the fourth house. So there's something you can't see going on from the fourth house. That could be your family, that could be your home, that just could be your comfort and security, but it's something that's hidden. It's something that might be deceptive, and you should be careful of people that you live with. I think if you are living in a, like, say, a roommate situation, or where you're depending on other people for your stability, security, or home life, be really cautious, because Neptune in Pisces is not that great when it comes to Sag. It's a natural square. And so it would be a square to your actual self. And I feel like this might really come into play around the 17th, when there is going to be a full moon in Sagittarius. That means it's directed to you, Saggy. And, with that square down to that Pisces down there, that Neptune, I'm really concerned about that, because I could see where that could be an issue. I mean, wow, just be aware that this could be a problem. Secure your home life, make sure everything is a-okay there. Another concern I have is that Chiron, the wounded healer, is in Aries in your fifth house. This is indicating to me that there could be an issue when it comes to taking chances. You might have a fear of taking chances. You might have a fear of a lot of different things, but I feel like your children are being healed. I feel like your ability to take chances, to be more of a daredevil, to strike out on your own, maybe to open up your own business, become an entrepreneur, to go out, have fun, go to parties, dances, get to know people. All of that is being healed. It might have been an area of pain for a while, but it's being healed. And Aries is trying Sag, so it's positive. It's going to be a positive for you. And also, in ending here, I just want to just mention that Venus is going to be in the sixth house until the 8th, and Uranus is in the sixth house. There could be some crazy things going down in your work or with your health. Watch your health. Watch what you're doing with your health, and watch overeating, especially when the full moon is in Sagittarius on the 17th and around the 17th. So I always say, like, the 16th, 17th, 18th, watch what you're eating. Take care of your health all month long with Venus going through there and Uranus in there all month. Just be careful, cautious of that kind of thing. All right. Well, this has been Adrienne Obey, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. And if you haven't, please stop by and like our website at astrologylookinside.com, and like our YouTube page. like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page, okay? And also, you can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/astrology look inside. And you can also get free mini readings from me at facebook.com/groups/astrology look inside. And I'll do a free mini reading for you. And okay, finally, the last thing, you can also find me on Patreon at patreon.com/Capricorntigress. All right. Well, it's been my pleasure. Much love and much light to all of you, Saggies. Let's hope that it's going to be a good month and that our partners are going to be great. Or maybe we'll get some new partnerships, right? And just sending out love to all of you. Namaste.